Good morning, this is Dr. Marilyn Christensen, the City of El Paso's veterinarian, with your vet message of the month. We've just passed the time of Halloween when what seems to be good fun for lots of us is very scary for our pets. So shelters fill up after Halloween, as they do after any holiday that has explosives, fireworks like the 4th of July. Those are scary times. We're also facing the time of the year where we have a lot of friends and family drop by our homes, sometimes referred to as the doorway dash or the doggy dash for the door, happens. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about what you should do when you have a lost pet, somebody that sneaks out on you for whatever reason. The first thing I would mention is that you're more likely to get your pet back if he's wearing some tags or identification. As well as making sure that you have your microchip updated. Every time you move, every time you change your telephone number, it's important to let the people who are maintaining the database know about that. First thing that you want to do is, as soon as you realize that he's gone, go out into the neighborhood. Let the neighbors know that you're looking for your pet. Ask them for permission to look under buildings and around areas that they might be hiding. Very often it will be a situation of hiding, so if it's night and you have a flashlight, be sure and use that. It's also a good idea to take the family member that your animal is closest to wander the neighborhood, or a squeaky toy that he's particularly fond of. One of the things that people forget when they're calling through the neighborhood looking for their pet is that you need to allow a little bit of quiet time for your pet to answer or to respond to you. It's that little whine or that bark, the tiny bark that is very specific to your pet that might clue you in as to where he is. Stop by your shelter. Even if your shelter has animals posted online, the pictures are usually notoriously bad. For one reason is that the animal control officers are trying to take pictures of moving targets. The shelter may describe your dog totally different from what you think it is. You may think it's a Shih Tzu, they may call it a Terrier. You want to depend on the pictures, but you can't always do so. Animal-related businesses will often have pets turned into them. Rescues will have pets turned in, sometimes because people are more comfortable turning them into the rescue than an animal control type agency, because they are concerned about eventual euthanasia. It's important to make up a flyer. If your pet goes more than 1 or 2 days gone, get a flyer up. The sooner you can do that, the better. And make sure that it's a picture that's recognizable as what your pet is now. Not that really cute baby picture or that you took after he was groomed, but what he actually looks like now. Get those posted around your area, particularly places where people are going to congregate, like bus stops and playgrounds. Take those posters to your veterinarian's office, to grooming parlors, to pet stores, any place that has a business that is related to pet or animal products. They generally have bulletin boards where you can post it. They're always a good option. Be sure and check your local newspaper for lost pets or found pets, and many of them will list an ad for free. Check your social media sites. Facebook and Craigslist will have a section for found pets. Pet Harbor has some information on lost pets or pets that have been relocated. If everything else is not proof successful and you want to get some closure, it's important to check with some of your environmental services like Clean El Paso or your Department of Transportation, county or state, and make sure that your animal hasn't been hit and collected by them for disposal. I would encourage you to, if you do find them after you've posted the signs, to go back in your community, in your neighborhood, thank the people that have helped you look for your pet, take down the posters, and kind of learn from this experience that you do have to watch them at the door. As much as we don't want this to happen to you, I hope that I've given you some good ideas And this has been Marilyn Christensen with the City of El Paso's Veterinarian with your Vet Message of the Month.